Brothers and sisters, let me ask you a question. Why are you holding yourself back? Why are you limiting yourself? Why do you think in such things that are not real? Why are you holding yourself back? Why do you say that, yeah, I cannot lose the weight? Why do you say that I cannot make the money? Why do you say that I'm only this type of person or only just that type of person? Why are you putting yourself into these categories? Why? This is my question to you, and I would like to address some messages here I found first in myself and in learning about other people throughout books and videos and just life. So brothers and sisters, you must see that you are limiting yourself. You must understand that what is here, your mind, your capacity, your mental capacities are super duper limited. You are super limited, bro. You wake up, you see a picture, you talk with a person, and it differs your whole day. You basically watch a YouTube video and it differs your whole life, like you watch a YouTube video, maybe you will become motivated, maybe you just go to the gym, maybe you will find that the gym is fun, maybe you will lose weight, just like this. You'd never know what happens with you in life. Therefore you cannot think that you know everything. You cannot think that you are right. You are just like flowing around the universe, if you will. Something tiny thing happens. You just, a person just looks at you differently at that day, and that will change the whole entire course of your day, and the whole entire course of your day will change the whole entire course of your life, your week, your month, your life, your outlook. And you have to understand that you are not in control of these events. And what we as humans tend to suspect is that, yeah, I tried it and I failed, therefore it doesn't work. And this is the biggest bullshit. This is why I'm so freaking mad people are saying this. And this is my biggest reason to conflict with people, They try out a business, let's suppose dropshipping. They try it, they build up a store that doesn't work. Bro, it's not the model that is broken. This is the tool, the tool which is broken, bro. You have to understand that you tried out something, especially something that even has proof of work, something that even has a proof that it is working. It is a working concept. There are people out there who are making millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars with it. And what you say is that, you try it a few times and you say that, yeah, it doesn't work. I'm talking from personal experience. This is what I did. Another thing with the gym, you go, like you are fat and you are just definitely not on top of your fitness. And what you do, you just simply go to the gym and you go there once. And you go for a week and you're like, yeah, man, I cannot see any results. Welcome to the club, bro. It doesn't work like that. Something doesn't work like, you suspect something and it will happen. What you have to understand, and what I wanted to refer with the very first thing I tried to make you understand, is that life is super duper complicated, complex, and way out of our limited understanding. So therefore, you cannot just simply try something once and say that it doesn't work. You cannot put yourself into these categories. This is the biggest thing where people are misjudging themselves. You try out something, doesn't work. Bro, like how can you make a conclusion? This is my thing. This is my biggest question here. How can you make a conclusion upon something where you haven't tried out every single possibilities? And this is how science works. And you must become a scientist throughout life, bro. If you want to live like a fulfilled life, if you want to live a peaceful life, you have to become a scientist. You have to become a scientist of your own psyche. You have to question you have to question yourself every single day, every single time. When you're having negative thoughts, when you think, this is human nature. This is how you work. You just simply have negative thoughts. Like, yeah, today's a bad day. Today's a bad day. Something. Let's suppose that you haven't been that successful, or you failed with something. Yeah, this is a bad day. Therefore, I have bad luck. This thing doesn't work, etc., etc. No, you have to think through every single possibilities you get into your mind, and you have to try out every single way. And since everything is like limitless, and if you think that we humans have figured out everything, then you have a huge misbelief, bro. You have a huge misbelief. You have to understand that there are so many things we have to still figure out, we as humans, and both on the collective level, both on the personal level. You have to understand that you must try out every single possibilities you get into your mind. And above that, if you try out every single possibility, then you will get into the flow and you will have new ideas. Because again, like, ideas are limitless too. Like, who the freaking hell would have thought 2,000 years ago that we will have cars and stuff like that? Like, bro, or like going to the Mars. And I'm coming up again with the technology example, but my point is that you cannot just simply make conclusions upon a few ideas. You cannot just make conclusions about like a few things. And this is true for the positive level too, and for the negative level too. So what I want you to do is not to deceive yourself with all this bullshit, you know, like, this is what you do all the time, you know. You just simply go through Instagram and you see all these people, yeah, their life is good. You just go on Tinder, you see a good girl, and you see a beautiful girl, and you go out with her and you see that her personality is shitty. You have to understand that we are biased creatures. We are having all these biases. I highly recommend you to read some psychology, especially Daniel Kahneman, about human flaws and biases. Super great book. But what I want you to understand is you are biased. You must be your own critic, your own biggest critique. You have to be your own scientist. You have to always explore your psyche. Yeah, you know, I'm feeling bad. Why am I feeling bad? Should I be feeling bad? Yeah, I'm feeling good. Okay, then if you choose to feel good, then that's good. But obviously this tool is the greatest if you're feeling like shit. And what I want you to say is that do not conclude just from a few, you know, phenomena. Just do not make your conclusion upon a few things. It's just do not make your conclusion that I cannot do this, that I'm bad with women. Just I'm not good with you know, fitness. I'm not good with money. Just these are your own beliefs that you're building up inside yourself, you know. And these are the beliefs that are holding yourself back. And what I see, and I see it on myself, and I'm talking from personal experience, and I want to talk about the human experience as due to my best understanding and due to my best I can do. Man, this is how the mind works. You are just putting yourself into all of these baskets, into all of these you know, cages. Yeah, you know, you do something and then you're labeling yourself that, yeah, you know, I'm a math person, I'm a math guy, I'm a sports person, I'm a person who's good with money. And these are all just labels, bro. You have to understand that there is so much more above this, you know. Like, this is just how we work. This is how our mind works. And your job here is to see this and just to be able to overcome this. And this is true for everything. This is true if you want to succeed. This is with any sort of craft. This is true if you want to, you know, get anywhere in life. The point is, don't put yourself into all these cages and don't limit yourself, because this is what you do. That you're thinking in certain aspects and you're just limiting yourself. Bro, just get outside of your comfort zone and become uncomfortable and discover yourself. This is how you're discovering yourself. You're putting yourself into situations you have never thought you would be. And this is how you're experiencing that you are limitless, bro. You can do everything. You can do whatever you want to do. But you must understand that you cannot hold on to your misjudged beliefs. You have to let them go. And the best way to let them go is to force yourself, to push yourself, to question yourself here, to go out there and do that. Another great example I have to come up with is that, you know, I was just going out there and I was doing all this burpee stuff, you know, like push up, jump, push up, jump, push up, jump, push up, jump. And so I was doing around like 100, 150, and I was like, you know, I was listening to this podcast from David Goggins, and this guy was like, yeah, bro,
You, like, this guy ran a marathon, bro. Like, this guy ran a marathon with broken legs, an ultra marathon, like 100 miles, some crazy shit. And so what he said was like, your limits are when it starts to hurt, you're like at 40%. And he was so damn right, because the next day I just simply went out and I was like, okay, bro, like, I will push it until I collapse. And I didn't push it until I collapsed, but I did 300. And after that, I went out again and I did 400, and I still could have done more. This is how you're holding yourself back. You can do way more what you think of yourself. And I'm encouraging you, just try it out. Just try this out with fitness. This is the easiest. Or try this out with anything, you know, reading, whatever, bro. Just set yourself limits, push yourself outside of your comfort zone, and believe in yourself, man. Because this is, you are living in this tiny reality you're creating to yourself, which is not real, bro. So this is the time to stop this limited thinking and just really go outside and do something with your life. Because I'm telling you, if you're living in this cage, that's a freaking miserable life, bro.